I'm Eric Freshley. This is Freshley Streamed Games, and I'm pissed because I just watched and reacted to 7 minutes of Wild Hearts gameplay, and my audio didn't record. So we're gonna do it again. Unfortunately, now it's not my first time seeing it. I just watched it, and I'm gonna have to. Well, I guess you're gonna get kind of my second reactions, which is a shame. But Monster Hunter World is my favorite game of all time. I think. No, not even I think. It is. And so Wild Hearts immediately has become like my most anticipated game of next year. I cannot wait for this game. Published by EA from Koei Tecmo and Omega Force. They usually do Dynasty Warriors, but they've done a Monster Hunter-like game in the past called Tokaden, I believe it's called. I didn't play that, but people seem to say it was good. Anyway, so let's see what they got in store for us with Wild Hearts. And I always forget to react to stuff like this. I definitely do like E3 presentations and big press conferences, but kind of individual gameplay demonstrations or trailers, I always just watch them and forget to do this. So I'm doing it this time. And if you like it and you want to see more of them, like, comment, subscribe, and I also got a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Freshley Streamed Games, all that stuff. And comment what you think of this about this game, most importantly. Now let's get to it. Oh, there we go. So the monsters are very different than Monster Hunter. I am gonna compare this a lot to Monster Hunter, but sorry, that's just the game they're making, you know? Same way, like, hey, it's okay to compare Multiverse and Smash Brothers. I know it gets old, but... Oh, I didn't notice the monster's name the first time I watched it, King Tusk. So, there's no UI in this whole video, I will say, which, you know, I expect they just cut it out for the trailer, but it does open up a lot of questions about the building to me, because, you know, he does build a lot of different stuff, and I wonder how you go about choosing. If there's there'll probably be a little radial menu where you pull out the thing and then a little radial menu will pop up and you can choose what to build. But in a fight, you gotta be quick. Of course, there's radial menus in Monster Hunter World too. And you eventually get used to them. So there does seem to be in this, like you saw him jump off that platform, you saw him use the helicopter thing, a lot of, you know, aerial attacks, but you never see a proper mount. So I don't know if that's part of this game or not. There's one part of this trailer later on where it looks like one of the, not your character, but one of the his allies might mount, but it's tough to tell. That was like a horizontal air dodge. I didn't notice that before. You got carded. Obviously no palicos, or, you know, they're not going to do palicos, but, you know, I thought maybe you would have some kind of AI companion, but it looks like no. And that's tough, you know, if it does work like Monster Hunter, you usually will use your AI and stuff to draw aggro so you can go heal or sharpen your blade. Oh, hey, actually, sharpening might not even be a part of this now that I think about it. I like the umbrella weapon. So the resolution's not great, but that might probably just a YouTube thing. I bet it's, you know, this is not on last gen. It's only on Series X and PS5, PC, of course. So I bet it does look really good when it's actually happening. So yeah, in the first little encounter there, you know, it just looked like it was a straight up katana he was using, but now it, you know, it's turned into a chain. Okay. Now, there he built the helicopter thing without like the platform first to jump off of. That's interesting. The speed of combat and the attack speed especially is definitely faster than Monster Hunter. That makes sense from the Dynasty Warrior guys. Now this is interesting. When he hits the wall, there's, you know, it goes into a cutscene. I don't know if that's just for the trailer or if that's going to happen in the fight. I hope it's just for the trailer. And, you know, and they did switch to another player at that time, too. So that's probably just a trailer thing. They knocked the tusk off. Well, but then the tusk had extra horns, so... Oh, those, before I thought they were dual blades, but they kind of like, he had a handle and they spun around it like, nightsticks almost. Tonfas, I think they're called. I would like to see the bow. I'm a bow main in Monster Hunter, so I really... Oh. Well, now it turned into a staff. So, are they switching weapons on the fly? Or is that just another form of the tonfas? Do they like connect like Daredevil weapons? Yeah, that was it. Okay, because he split them apart there for a second. And they can turn into a boomerang. All right, so your weapons shapeshift. Okay, the sword turned into like a whip, and now the tonfas turned into a staff, and now a boomerang. I wonder how that works. Of course, you know, there's shape-shifting weapons in Monster Hunter, of course. The switch axe, charge blade. So it could just be as simple as that, but I don't know, it almost seems like it's happening progressively as the monster gets more damage. Like, the sword was just a sword in the first fight, and now, like, as the fight goes on, it's becoming more whip-like all the time. Now this is interesting here. It seemed like you have to deliver a final blow on the monster. I wonder, like, if it goes down and faints, if you don't deliver a final blow on it in a certain amount of time, if it'll pop back up and the fight will keep continuing. Cool. Come on, switch over. There we go. Very, very cool. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. It has become, I mean, just because I'm a fan of the genre, of its closest competitor, this become my most anticipated game for next year, like immediately. But yeah, it's very, very Monster Hunter. Like, and that's not a bad thing by any means. But yeah, I mean, like, you could say, we talk a lot on this channel about multiverses, and yeah, multiverses has a lot in common with Smash Brothers, but it does things to carve out its own niche. This game, you know, it does do some things to carve out its own niche. The building, of course, is the number one thing. And, you know, the attack speed's faster, but other than that, it's very, very, very Monster Hunter. And that's okay, because, you know, Monster Hunter Rise is going, but that's not on PlayStation and Xbox, and I don't think that... I mean, it did sell a lot, but it just because of the fact it was Switch at first and then later PC, it feels like it didn't make the impact that Monster Hunter World did. Maybe that's just me, because I didn't get into it as much because I don't play my co-op games on Switch very often. I play my co-op games on Xbox, and Monster Hunter Rise is not on Xbox, so I didn't get nearly as much into Rise as I did World. And the next Monster Hunter for PlayStation and Xbox probably won't be till 2024. So there's a hole there that Wild Hearts can fit into. I got a monster hole that needs filling, and Wild Hearts can hopefully do it. Yeah, I think it looks super cool. And it has crossplay, which Monster Hunter desperately needs. If the next Monster Hunter does not have crossplay, fuck, somebody dropped the ball big time there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. What did you think of it though? Comment below, and share and like and subscribe, all the stuff. I guess that's it. Goodbye, everybody.